Welcome to the Ultimate Common Sense and General Knowledge Challenge. Think you know it all? Well, get ready to put your brain power to the test with fun, surprising, and sometimes tricky questions from all around the world. From science and history to pop culture and geography, this quiz will stretch your mind in ways you didn't expect. So, grab a pen, gather your friends or family, and let's see how much common sense you really have. Will you ace it or get stumped by the simplest facts? Let's dive into the challenge. 1. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Answer: diamond. Diamonds are composed of carbon atoms in a crystal lattice, making them the hardest natural material known, often used in cutting tools and jewelry. 2. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Answer: Japan. Japan is called the land of the rising sun because it lies to the east of China, where the sun rises first. 3. Which mammal holds the record for the longest migration? Answer: humpback whale. Humpback whales migrate up to 16,000 miles annually between feeding and breeding grounds, the longest migration of any mammal. 4. What is the tallest building in the world? Answer: Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai stands at 828 meters, 2,717 feet tall, and has held the title of the world's tallest building since 2010. 5. Which sea creature has 3 hearts? Answer: octopus. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 2 pump blood to the gills and 1 pumps it to the rest of the body. 6. Which year marked the beginning of World War II? Answer: 1939. World War II began in 1939 when Germany invaded Poland, leading to a global conflict that lasted until 1945. 7. What is the largest desert in the world? Answer: Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert in Africa covers 9.2 million square kilometers, making it the largest hot desert in the world. 8. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? Answer: Jupiter. Jupiter has 92 known moons, the most of any planet in the solar system, with Ganymede being the largest. 9. Which country is the world's largest producer of olive oil? Answer: Spain. Spain produces nearly 50% of the world's olive oil, with Andalusia being the largest olive-growing region. 10. Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Answer: Michelangelo. Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel between 1508 and 1512, depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis. 11. What is the smallest country in the world by land area? Answer: Vatican City. Vatican City is an independent city-state enclaved within Rome, Italy, and covers only 44 hectares, 110 acres. 12. Which bird is known for its impressive memory and ability to mimic human speech? Answer: African gray parrot. African gray parrots are known for their remarkable intelligence, advanced problem-solving skills, and ability to mimic human language. 13. Which continent is home to the Amazon rainforest? Answer: South America. The Amazon rainforest is located in South America and is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, covering much of Brazil. 14. What is the chemical symbol for sodium? Answer: Na. Sodium has the chemical symbol Na, derived from the Latin word natrium, and is a soft, highly reactive metal. 15. Which classical composer became deaf later in life yet continued to compose music? Answer: Ludwig van Beethoven. Beethoven started losing his hearing in his late 20s but composed some of his most famous works, including his Ninth Symphony, after going completely deaf. 16. Which river is the longest in the world? Answer: Nile River. The Nile River, flowing through northeastern Africa, is about 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles, long, making it the longest river in the world. 17. What is the main ingredient in hummus? Answer: chickpeas. Hummus is a Middle Eastern dip made primarily from chickpeas blended with tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic. 18. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet? Answer: William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet, one of the most famous love stories in literature, was written by William Shakespeare and first published in 1597. 19. Which city is famous for hosting the annual carnival celebration? Answer: Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, hosts one of the world's largest and most famous carnival celebrations, with parades, samba dancing, and elaborate costumes. 20. What is the rarest type of blood in the human population? Answer: AB negative. AB negative is the rarest blood type, occurring in less than 1% of the world's population. 21. Which country is known for inventing the sauna? Answer: Finland. Saunas have been an integral part of Finnish culture for thousands of years, and Finland is credited with popularizing them worldwide. 22. What is the largest island in the world? Answer: Greenland. Greenland is the world's largest island, covering over 2.1 million square kilometers, though much of it is covered by ice. 23. Which element is represented by the symbol O on the periodic table? Answer: oxygen. Oxygen, with the symbol O, is essential for respiration in most living organisms and makes up about 21% of Earth's atmosphere. 24. Which historical figure is known for his nonviolent resistance and leadership in the Indian independence movement? Answer: Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi used nonviolent civil disobedience to lead India to independence from British rule in 1947. 25. What is the capital city of Australia? Answer: Canberra. Contrary to popular belief, Canberra is the capital of Australia, not Sydney or Melbourne. 26. Which bird is the fastest in the world, capable of diving at speeds over 200 miles per hour? Answer: peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth when in a hunting dive, reaching speeds over 240 miles per hour. 27. What is the largest organ in the human body? Answer: skin. The skin is the human body's largest organ, covering about 20 square feet in an average adult. 28. Which country is famous for creating sushi? Answer: Japan. Sushi, a dish made of vinegared rice, raw fish, and vegetables, originated in Japan and has become popular worldwide. 29. Which mountain is the tallest in the world above sea level? Answer: Mount Everest. Mount Everest, located in the Himalayas, stands 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet above sea level, making it the tallest mountain in the world. 30. Which company was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in 1976? Answer: Apple. Apple Inc. was founded in 1976 and has since grown into one of the world's largest technology companies, famous for products like the iPhone. 31. What is the chemical symbol for gold? Answer: Au. Gold's chemical symbol Au comes from the Latin word aurum, meaning shining dawn. 32. What is the name of the longest river in the United States? Answer: Missouri River. The Missouri River, stretching over 2,341 miles, is the longest river in the United States, flowing through 7 states. 33. Which famous ocean liner sank on its maiden voyage in 1912? Answer: RMS Titanic. The Titanic sank in the North Atlantic Ocean after hitting an iceberg on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City in April 1912. 34. Which city is known as the Big Apple? Answer: New York City. New York City is famously called the Big Apple, a nickname popularized in the 1920s by jazz musicians. 35. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? Answer: Mercury. Mercury, the smallest planet, is only slightly larger than Earth's moon and is closest to the Sun. 36. Which sport is known as the beautiful game? Answer: soccer. Football. Soccer, or football as it's known outside North America, is often referred to as the beautiful game due to its global appeal and simplicity. 37. Which element has the highest melting point? Answer: tungsten. Tungsten has the highest melting point of any element at 3,422 degrees Celsius, 6,192 degrees Fahrenheit, making it useful in high-temperature applications. 38. Which country is home to the Great Barrier Reef? Answer: Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, is the world's largest coral reef system and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 39. Which scientist is known for formulating the theory of general relativity? Answer: Albert Einstein. Einstein's theory of general relativity, published in 1915, revolutionized our understanding of gravity, space, and time. 40. What is the national flower of Japan? Answer: cherry blossom, sakura. Cherry blossoms, or sakura, are deeply ingrained in Japanese culture and symbolize the transient beauty of life. 41. Which planet is known as the Red Planet? Answer: Mars. Mars is called the Red Planet due to its reddish appearance, which comes from iron oxide or rust on its surface. 42. Which animal is known for its ability to change colors? Answer: chameleon. Chameleons can change the color of their skin to blend into their surroundings or communicate with other chameleons. 43. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? Answer: camel. Camels are called the ship of the desert due to their ability to travel long distances across deserts without water. 44. Which river flows through London? Answer: River Thames. The River Thames is one of the most famous rivers in the world, flowing through the heart of London and out to the North Sea. 45. What is the most spoken language in the world? Answer: Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin is the most spoken language globally, with over 1 billion native speakers primarily in China. 46. Which musical instrument has 88 keys? Answer: piano. The modern piano typically has 88 keys, 52 white and 36 black, covering 7 octaves and a minor third. 47. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Answer: Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong became the first human to walk on the moon during NASA's Apollo 11 mission on July 20, 1969. 48. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Answer: France. France gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States in 1886 as a symbol of friendship between the two nations. 49. Which vegetable is known for making people cry when they cut it? Answer: onion. Onions release sulfuric compounds when cut, which can irritate the eyes and cause them to tear up. 50. Which famous ship was known for being unsinkable before it sank on its maiden voyage? Answer: Titanic. The Titanic, believed to be unsinkable, tragically sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg on its first voyage. 51. Which country has the most volcanoes in the world? Answer: Indonesia. Indonesia has the most active volcanoes in the world, sitting on the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area with frequent seismic activity. 52. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? Answer: Jupiter. Jupiter has the most moons in the solar system with at least 79 known moons, including the large ones like Ganymede and Europa. 53. Which ocean is the largest in the world? Answer: Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean on Earth, covering more than 63 million square miles. 54. Which continent is home to the Sahara Desert? Answer: Africa. The Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, covers much of North Africa, spanning multiple countries. 55. Which element on the periodic table has the atomic number 1? Answer: hydrogen. Hydrogen is the lightest and most abundant element in the universe, with atomic number 1. 56. Which ancient wonder was located in Egypt? Answer: Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only surviving ancient wonder of the world, built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. 57. Which company is known for making the iPhone? Answer: Apple. Apple Inc. is one of the largest technology companies in the world and is known for its innovative products like the iPhone, MacBook, and iPad. 58. Which vitamin is known as the sunshine vitamin? Answer: vitamin D. Vitamin D is produced by the body when exposed to sunlight and is essential for healthy bones and the immune system. 59. Which country is the largest by land area? Answer: Russia. Russia is the largest country in the world, covering more than 17 million square kilometers and spanning 2 continents. 60. Which instrument did Antonio Stradivari famously make? Answer: violin. Antonio Stradivari was an Italian luthier who crafted some of the finest violins ever made, known for their unparalleled sound quality. 61. Which process turns liquid water into vapor? Answer: evaporation. Evaporation is the process by which liquid water turns into vapor, typically under the influence of heat from the sun. How did you do? Whether you got them all right or learned something new today, remember, knowledge is power and there's always room to grow. Keep challenging yourself with more quizzes, and don't forget to share this one with your friends and see if they can beat your score. Before you go, if you want to take your brain power to the next level, check out Genius Wave. It's not just about getting answers right. It's about improving how your brain processes information, solves problems, and handles daily challenges. Click the link in the description and discover how Genius Wave can boost your mental performance. You won't believe the difference it can make. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next quiz.